Starting very soon. Starting very soon. Yes, it's Friday night. The show is starting soon. Right, and there you have it. I need some intro music and stuff like that because it's Friday night. Boom, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. I am very happy that, very happy. I'm reasonably happy. Yesterday I had huge troubles attempting to use a different system. Over the summer, I was doing a lot of live streaming for Globule Radio, and I was using digital SLRs, which look way better, and I wasn't using a computer to do the live streaming. I was using a A10 Mini Pro, which is a little box that encodes it for you, so you don't have to rely on the computer. And yesterday I attempted to use that box with the computer and just everything crashed. And at the same time, my 4G router would just not work, which was très bizarre. It's French, isn't it? Right, so today, if you've not seen one of my shows before, and it is a show, we make a tune together. I do something called a splurge. I splurge an idea, a musical idea, out, and we never know if it's going to be good or bad. And there's not too much editing, because if you start editing, you start overthinking things, and that's when it blocks creativity and all that good stuff. So there's not too much editing. So if at the end of it you think this is crap, so be it. Because sometimes it is, and sometimes it's pretty good. And then I go away and listen to it again about a week later. And I do that because sometimes I don't even remember making it. And then I decide if I'm going to work on it and carry on and start doing some editing and complete it into a finished track. Which reminds me, the talk of finished tracks, I'm going to find, this is a link. This is a link to my my tunes on Spotify. If you get involved in this, you want to hear what tunes I have made that are actually finished and that are out there to the world, then you can check out that link on Spotify. And something really exciting I'd like to show you. Look at, oh, hang on. Change camera. Look at the size on that that cursor. It's massive, isn't it? Hello, how are you doing? K-Rill Gray. K-Rill? Is that how you pronounce it? K-Rill? How are things? You are my first chatter this evening. Happy Friday night. I'm in Paris, France time, Central European time. So it's 10 p.m. in the evening and looking forward to a good weekend. What time is it where you are, K-Rill? Kirill? K-Rill. Kirill. K-Rill. Yeah, okay. It's funny because when you wrote K-A-I, I still would have said Kai. Kyril. You're in the UK, so it's 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. Cool. Do you want to make a tune with me? We're going to make some music if you're up for it. And what it is I get some descriptive words from you. And maybe you sort of tell me what kind of tempo you want and what kind of vibe you want. And then I make a track. And at the end of it, if you want a download of it, you can have it. If it's any good, you could put it as a ringtone on your phone or something like that. And if it's crap, then we come back. You can come back another day, and then we just do another one. So, if you would like to make a tune, I'm just going to find the questions. Nope, they're not there. Yes, here are the questions. So, Kyril, it's a good job you weren't here yesterday, because basically I had all sorts of crap with my live stream and stuff like that. That's why I joined the stream. I'm excited to get going. Lagging. I'm going downstairs. Your Wi-Fi's bad. Lagging. On my end, it looks like my Wi-Fi's good. Basically, I've got a 4G router and I had to almost stick it out the window in order for it to actually look good. So, I have. You said you're going downstairs. Does that mean you're not on it now? Can you hear me now? Can you not? Can you not? Anyway, so the questions that I've just put up, when it says restream, by the way, that's me in the chat. What instruments do you want to hear? What tempo do you want? Not everybody knows what tempo is, but basically that is a certain tempo. From about 60, oh good, trumpet or trombone, 120 to 130 tempo. Hyacinths. Very good. You're not lagging now. I'm lagging. Anyway, so let's go over to here. This is other controller cam. There I am. In fact, I'm wondering whether my voice is actually out of time with the stream. Anyway, it actually doesn't matter that much, does it? So we're going to, let's pick 130. Trombone. I've got some awesome sounding trombones on here. They really do sound fantastic. Actually, just go back to this view and then I can look in here. They've got, when you play a trombone and you really blast it out, it's got like a raspiness to it that I really, really like. And then, in fact, I have one of my tune. Oh, it's perfectly synced. Oh, fantastic. Okay, cool. I'm glad I'm perfectly synced. It's like a compliment. As I said yesterday, I was having all kinds of trouble because I was trying to use digital SLRs with a new box and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, trombone. I've got a track that I haven't actually released yet, and it's called That Time at Bandcamp or something. And I was doing a really, really random splurge and with loads of brass things. And it reminded me of like a brass band that might, like a school band that might play a little bit at a time. Do I use Discord? I've got a Discord account for a few things, but I think I may have had a video call on it. But Discord. Anyway, why do you ask? Right, trombone. Tell me why you're asking about Discord. I can't spell. Actually, you wrote it down there, didn't you? That can't be how you spell trombone, because it would... Trombone. Okay, it's definitely not in favourites. Yes, this is Ableton. It's Ableton 10. Yeah, Ableton Live 10. Have you used it before? Lovely sound there. Oh, good. Oh, there's that raspiness I was talking about. So it's not K-Ril, it's Kyril. I think that was right, wasn't it? Kyril, you're going to pick one of these sounds for me to use. I'm going to click the first four sounds, and I'll do this, and then you can tell me which one. So this is sound 1. Mellow. Sound 2. Staccato. Sound 3. Can't do that. That's kind of blastiness. This is sound 4. Oh. And let's do sound 5. So pick one of those sounds. You've used it before, but I prefer FL Studio or GarageBand. I don't think it really matters what you use. I picked Ableton Live. I don't even remember why I picked it, but everybody will tell you that the DAW they use is the best, and I've had people say, oh yeah, Ableton Live is good for like doing live stuff for DJing and stuff. Sound 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That sound or this sound? So sound 1 or sound 2? Yeah, back to Ableton. And we can get the whole reason to do this. Like, we want to make music, right? It's not about learning the software as best you can. It's about making music and finishing music. And a lot of people, they don't do that. I know loads of producers that go round and round in circles. Number 4. Oh yeah, sorry. That 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the 4th one. Yeah, we'll pick that one. I know so many producers that they know massive amounts of information, but they hardly like, they don't release tracks and put it out to the world. And like I'm the opposite. I don't know very much information, but I'm putting a track out every week. By the way, check out my track coming out on Monday. Yeah, and I'm just learning as I go along. Some have a better interface. Yeah, I'm sure they do have a better interface, but just get good with what you have and just keep learning on what you have. Enough of my chatting. So I'm going to go over to... Oh, good. I really love... Oh, it does work. My little Stream Decks box here, sometimes it just doesn't bloody work. Let's pick a scale. So, where are we? You're on that camera. Yes. Kyril, let's pick a scale. So here, can you see that? Yeah, if you look on the bottom right of the screen, I have a layout, and it's actually all the letters, all the hits, A all the way to G with all the flats. So pick a letter. Is a song per week busy enough for you? Yes. Basically, I'm live streaming every night, and a song a week. Oh yeah, that's an automatic post. Please do check it out. A song a week, releasing a song a week. It is quite a lot. That's like, it's fully released, mixed and mastered, and put up onto SoundCloud, and then after that I put it onto Spotify. Yeah, it is quite full on. The letter E, so we're picking E. Let's just pick major, minor, or Dorian mode. Major, minor, Dorian. While you're doing that, while you're saying major, minor, or Dorian, I'm gonna randomly pick a drum kit. Oh, you picked minor, okay. Totally randomly picking a drum kit. Don't know what it's going to sound like. Come on, load up, don't be shy. This is Neurothymic Steps, apparently. And it's still loading. No, nothing's going to crash. Yep, CPUs and everything are okay. So, yeah, yesterday, my CPU on Ableton Live, it was 90. It went up to 150% sometimes. You wouldn't have thought that would be possible. Is that called a wave pad or whatever it is? This fella here, shown here, in fact, I think you can see it a little bit better. This fella here, yeah, is it's Ableton Push 2. And it's specially made for Ableton. Yeah, so you can do a lot more with it than what I actually do, but yeah, I like it. It's good. Drum sound, where is the drum sound? Okay, I see what we've done there. It won't let me pick anything, but it looks like it's because I randomly pick sounds, sometimes I don't know what any of the settings are. So we've already got the drum sorted. Yeah, I don't actually know what all that does, but to finish music, you don't have to understand everything. What's the orange thing at the bottom? The orange thing. You mean this bit here? Is that what you mean? In fact, I'm just going to move that up. Do you mean what's this here? Yeah, that part. I would imagine that, because normally on Ableton Live, I would have loaded basically a drum rack, sorry. And a drum rack mean that these pads here, can you see my hands? The chatting is in the way, but these, 32 pads, no, 16 pads would be kick drum, snare, hi-hat, toms and stuff. But this, it looks like it's some sort of pre-programmed thing, and when you slide when you slide these things up and down, it probably changes how many hits are going on and stuff. Oh yeah, sorry, it says here chants, so when you slide that up and down, it'll probably change the beat. I've never used this sound, but this is just a musical idea we're throwing out, so I don't really need to understand it. In fact, I'm going to press play, and I'm going to move this up and down, and we're going to see how it changes the sound. The sound isn't when you press the play keys. Yes, it's live, so you can obviously hear my microphone. Right, tell me, can you hear this? Can you hear that? You hear that, but you don't hear the other thing. That's really weird because I'm hearing in my headphones. The wonders of technology. Okay, there is an easy way around this. And the easy way is, I'm going to pick another drum kit. Brilliant. Randomly pick a kit, mixed overseas kit, this one's called. And have some water. Can you hear that drum kit? Okay. Thank you very much for letting me know. I've got no idea why that wasn't working. I'm just going to move me back down there. I need a bigger screen. God damn it. So, I'm turning the metronome on, and I'll just play anything, see what happens. Just add an offbeat hi-hat. Ah, no. Okay. Right. Stop. Dre, how you doing, Dre? Oh, good. My Ableton control has stopped working. So, Dre, yesterday I had an absolute nightmare. I was trying to use a digital SLR, and I've got this hardware encoder box that I was using in the summer, and nothing would work. Yeah, and for some reason this encoder box was making the door that I'm using just processing go through the roof and stuff like that. So I'm just turning off Kyril. Yes, that person is watching. Dre is on Facebook. Yeah, that's right. It's on Facebook. Yeah, I'm looking over there at the comments. That's why I keep looking over there. So, do we have this working now? Fantastic. Let's turn that off and try again even more. I'm just making a cup of tea. We can do. Okay, Kyril, no worries. We are here. Cool. So, Dre, we have Kyril is over on Twitch, and Kyril, I think it's pronounced Kyril. They recommended a trombone, and then I just put a drum beat in, and now I'm trying to see. Okay, good. I'm going to go back to here. Oh, good. The Stream Deck doesn't work either. Guess what? Oh, wrong button. This one. Okay. I am going to save this and shut down Ableton. I'm going to call this one. This one's called Kyril. I'm just going to save this. How much did the setup cost? Thing is, a lot of it you can't see. Actually, I guess it's not that important, really, is it? Right, that's saved. Right, hopefully I can restart that. So I think the push 2, this fella here, is about 600 or 700 euros, and it comes with a basic version of Ableton. And then obviously you can just keep on spending more and more money and give it to Ableton to get loads more sounds. But yeah, you can get a very basic version of Ableton a hell of a lot cheaper than that. Do you have like 4 cameras? I've got 3 cameras. I've got this fella, and then I've got. I don't make music videos at the moment, so yeah, I've got this fella, and then I've got this fella. That's a different camera, and then this camera here. Yeah, that camera there, and they're actually really cheap webcams. They were about €40 or something, but I found out that a friend of mine. Anyway, I'm not going to say that; it's a secret. I did try using, as I said, digital SLRs, which look super crisp. Yeah. Anyway, I liked the purpose chat thing. The little graph. Tis cool. Right, let's load up Ableton. Let's get Ableton started. How much was it all together without cameras in euros? Do you know what? You need a good laptop. So my laptop was a couple of €1,000. And then are you actually talking about for live streaming, or are you actually talking about just making music? Yeah, you talking live stream or just making music? Right, I'm going to open this up again. Kyril. Probably for. I keep forgetting you're not in UK you're not in the UK or US. just the music gear. How much for the talent? Well, Dre, you've got the talent. In fact, hang on. I've got something for you here, Dre. Sorry. Right. This should work a lot better now. I've plugged it all in and everything like that. Gabriel, you obviously have a computer, right? And then you could just the Ableton Push 2, like £700 or something like that. But you don't have to get the Push 2 that I have here. If you just look in line for, in fact, I'm going to do it for you because I'm really enjoying chatting with you. So bear with me. Bear with me, guys. I'm just helping out Kirill. So, obviously, Kirill, you're not going to look at this now because we're making music. But that link, it's you can get lots of different controllers for Ableton Live, and you can use lots of different DAWs. You don't have to use Ableton Live, right? You broke your PC by accident. Okay, so you need a good, I would recommend Mac, and yeah, some sort of controller or keyboard controller to play, and then you've got all the instruments in there. Right, I've got sidetracked. Should we make some music? Let's play that. It's a bit weird, but it doesn't matter because this is just a musical splurge. Right. Again, that fella's not working now. Right, bear with me. Let's unplug this. Is that a camera? I think that's the Stream Deck. And this live stuff's amazing, isn't it? You remind me of a high school teacher. I'm probably older than a lot of teachers out there. Kyril, if you don't mind me, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking? I am 45, but I definitely don't feel that old. A high school teacher. I think somebody else the other day said that I sounded like a radio broadcast presenter or something like that. Oh, you're 20. Awesome. Right, let's plug in this again. Also bear in mind that I'm trying to be like fun and interesting, which is really tiring for me. I can hear my voice is going already. You need to moisturize more. Stop it. Right, Stream Deck, come on. Stream Deck. Let's quit Stream Deck. Let's unplug Stream Deck. Let's load up Stream Deck. You are fun and interesting. Okay, cool. I'm glad you think I'm fun and interesting. That is awesome. I don't know why I said it like that. Right, that is there. In a minute, we're going to plow on. Oh, by the way, bear in mind, when I do my musical ideas, when I splurge out musical ideas, it normally takes me like 10 minutes because I'm not chatting to somebody and explaining stuff, and then I'm not getting carried away with lots of chatting about complete random stuff. Because I do that, as you've noticed. Right, let's go over to controller view. Yes, it changed. Awesome. Right, we have this. Oh. And how is that not working? This is insanity. Well, that's working. It just won't. Right. If in doubt, unplug that. Does that still do the same thing? No, it doesn't. Okay. And we're going to... Right. Sod using the Stream Deck. Are the headphones also high quality or just a random pair? Headphones. These have a microphone there and I do have headphones that I make all my music on and mix and master and stuff like that, because I can't have my music turned up because my girlfriend would not allow it. And I think it's a bit unfair to be blasting music around anyway all day. In fact, the fact that she can't hear the music going through speakers makes me probably just seem completely insane, just standing at a few screens and chatting away and stuff. I think these were about €70. I'm pretty sure they're just gaming headphones, so it's not like they're amazing quality, but I quite liked the headphone mic. I have got noise complaints when I was drumming a lot. I'm a drummer, and that was my first instrument. And yeah, noise complaints. I remember somebody moving house. There were four houses down the road from me, and I found out later that they actually moved house because of the noise I was making. Felt a bit bad about that for about a minute, and then I was over it. Right, I'm turning this fella off because with using Ableton Live and OBS, it doesn't like it. Have you been told to turn it down a bit? Never. Dre, I've been told to tone it down a bit, just generally like me. I just tone it down a bit, mate. Yeah. I remember my mum telling me to stop showing off. Obviously didn't listen to her, did I? I think it was just her that was actually quite shy. Okay, so what we're going to do... Oh, that was scary. I'm going to go back over to here, and I'm going to quit Ableton Live and start again. I'm not really sure where I got that whistle thing from. My girlfriend's really good at whistling, so I think that's where I got it from. Right, Ableton is back in place. Spinning wheel. Oh yes, I fucking love Family Guy. It's ridiculous. You can, what is it? You're like, you can take your shirt off if you want. Voltamperov, hello, how are you? You are from... is it Russia you're from, Voltamperov? Say hello to... We have Kyril here on Twitch, and on Facebook we've got Dre. Andre, but he's trying to be cool, so he calls himself Dre. The old man speaking to Chris. A new viewer. Well, thank you very, very much, Kyril. Do you know what? I haven't been doing this for very long, and I've been doing... I probably like driving my girlfriend a bit mental by live streaming every night at 10 p.m. Paris, France time. And some nights there's no one there, and I'm just chatting away. I do about 20 minutes. I've got a tune, and I was like, okay, that wasn't so good. And other nights there are. So little by little, I'll build it up, and you guys are here from the start. That's fantastic. Right. Enough chat. Volt, if I can call you that, I can't remember. I've been having a little bit of trouble having to restart a few things because my Stream Deck doesn't seem to be working well. So now I'm going to go back over to here. Yes! And bass. Right, I'm going to now find a bass line. Volt, okay, that's cool. And Volt, what time is it where you are? I think you're an hour after, perhaps. It's now 10:34 for me. I'll just turn that down. Okay. By the way, are the levels between my voice and the music okay? What is the Omni channel on the third section? Oh, Volt, it's 2 hours difference, is it? Oh, okay, cool. Omnisphere is a really, really good software synth. It's a plugin, and all that means is levels are good. Okay, brilliant. A software synth. It's just a piece of software that is a synthesizer. It's not like an external synthesizer. A bit of hardware is something you physically hold. I don't have any of that. I did buy something, but I sent it back because I was like, this is just it's gonna take me off course. It's gonna be a rabbit hole that I go in, and I'll be trying to figure out how to get it working with Ableton Live and stuff like that. So yeah. Do you like how I tried to ignore that while I was having a swig and it went up my nose? Sorry about that. So, this is what we have. Right, you asked about Omnisphere, didn't you? So I'm going to move over to... Hang on. Oh, it does work, yes. Cool. I'm going to move over to here. Omnisphere, this fella. Oh, yeah. This fella here, there you are. It's a really, really good software synth. And do you do any exercises? That's a jogger's water bottle. I do actually. I live in Chamonix in France. It's basically the ski town under Mont Blanc. And yeah, I do a lot of hiking and outdoor activities. So yeah, I've got a lot of like walking stuff. I don't run so much because it was starting to hurt my back, but at the moment I do some cross-country skiing and stuff like that. Right, Omnisphere. Let's see what Omnispheres sound. Now, some of the Omnisphere sounds, they're really cool just straight off the bat. So I'm going to go over to controller view, which is that one. Brilliant. Command 1. Why isn't that? Oh, okay. I need to be on there. No, it's not. Okay. Controller view. Controller view. Controller view. Omnisphere. I'm going to browse into Omnisphere and I'm going to go to the ARPs and rhythms and I'm going to pick retro. And we're going to have electronica, arpeggiated. Some of these are going to be really cool sounds. I love to start with these because it just gives, you press one button and you're like, that sounds awesome. And then you just ideas start flowing. So randomly pick one of these. Echo Regeneration Volume 1. I'm going to load that up. It's kind of cool, isn't it? Just comes in and out. Yeah. Chiral, yeah. I know what you mean. When my reading and writing, it really isn't great. So when people are like writing stuff and their names come up, sometimes I go completely blank. But this is actually really good practice for me because at school I was rubbish. So I think that's going to fit. Okay, I'm going to record this in. 2, 3, 4. You guys need to turn it up or have some headphones on and blast it out. So I kind of like that. We could even, if I come over to here, yeah, the interface for Omnisphere, it sounds like a game soundtrack for a horror scene. It does. So this is kind of the cool looking interface for Omnisphere. And yeah, that sound that's there, I can just totally mess around with it again. Can you play retro again? It's not called retro, but I searched inside the retro thing. It's called Echo Regeneration. And because I played a few notes, it just comes out with some really cool stuff. Sounds like a Stranger Things song. I love Stranger Things. I remember my girlfriend and I watching it, and some of the just like, yeah, the music is awesome. But it's also really 80s, like, yeah, underground 80s stuff. By the way, check out my tunes. Further up, there's, yeah, my Spotify playlists. You can get to hear some of the tunes that I have. I release every Monday, which means, yeah, this Monday coming up, there's a new release. I'm trying to think, actually. Yeah, apart from on here, maybe I should start up like an emailing list when I've got news coming out and stuff like that, and I put it out. But yeah, no doubt you'll join in again, and yeah, I'll sort out the emailing list. By the way, I totally forgot Kyril. Oh, I've forgotten. Anyway, you. What I have been doing is I've been doing this thing where people send in sounds, and it might just be something like hoo chuka hoo ha choo chuka hoo ha, something ridiculous like that, and then I chop it up and I actually put it into a song. So if you want to do that for next time, you can yeah, send in a sound. You can email it to me. If you don't want to give your email address, that's cool, but we can find another way to do it. Not entirely sure how yet, but this is a work in progress. Yeah, and then I build a track, and it's your track. Can you put Facecam over the drag audio effects box? Oh, you want to see what's on the other side? Yeah, of course. It's that one. Yes, there you go. Will I be able to link it in chat if it is on YouTube? Sorry, link what? Are you talking? Are you talking about my Spotify playlist? Kyril. Are you talking about my Spotify playlist? The sound that you might choose for a song. Do you mind if I give you my email address? Do you mind emailing me? Because then all you need to do, you get like voice recorder on your phone, and you just record whatever you want. Yeah, just keep it short and quite rhythmical. And then you can email it to me, and then I can put it into the correct format, and I just drag and drop it into Ableton, and then we make a tune. Awesome. So if you're happy to do that, I'll just type in my email address. If you're not happy to do that, we'll find another way. Right, so we have this so far. Now, this is the fun bit. The fun bit is where I'm now going to put the trombone over, which obviously doesn't fit in with this, so it's going to be very weird. So, yeah, let's get down and put some trombone in. We need to go onto controller view, over to here, and let's play some trombone. I can record a few samples of analog synthesizer if you want. Volt. To be perfectly honest, actually, yeah, why not? Yeah, if you could do it in like either a major or minor key, that would be handy, and tell me what key it's in. Because to be totally honest, it would take me so long to find the key out. I normally try and go for rhythmical stuff, and then I can pitch that up and everything like that. So, Kyril, weird is your style. Fantastic. Check out some of my music. It's pretty weird. SpongeBob theme instrumental. Awesome. Weird. Right. So you wanted some trombone. I'm going to play this. I'm going to fiddle about, and I'm going to kind of find a hook that might fit, okay? Okay, it's going to be a bit weird. Ha ha ha. You can change from E key to C for trombone. I'm just going to stick with that. It's like I said, I don't know if you guys were here at the start of it. I'm throwing an idea down. I'm not being too picky about how it sounds, because when we're too picky and when we're in the creative process, we just start second guessing things. And in my experience, when I've decided to do a super quick musical idea and not thought about if it's good or if it's bad or anything like that, then, and made loads and loads of them, then if I've got like 30 ideas and 50 ideas, like some of them will be complete shit, but a few of them will go on to be really good songs, in my opinion, good tracks. So this is a splurgy idea, and I'm doing it every night. Tomorrow might be better, tomorrow might be worse. Yeah, I hope you get the idea of that. Olivia, how are you doing? Joining from Germany. So Olivia, we have Kyril. He is in UK. And we have Volt. He's in Russia somewhere, which is kind of cool. And yeah, Kyril's really interested in loads of questions about what is this synth, what is that synth, and stuff like that, which is cool, because last night there was no, that's a lie. There's one person that turned up that is a local DJ that I really respect, and I was having all kind of technical troubles, so I'm glad today is going way better. A great input could be a bad output, and don't yeah, so we've got this so far, and again, it's a bit weird, obviously. Funny how I happened to join the stream straight at the beginning. Kyril, it is. By the way, I start at 10 o'clock every night, 9 o'clock in UK. So I've got this, and we're just going to keep it Oh, you saw the intro, right. Oh, did you hear me? I turned on my microphone, and in fact, I'll do it again. Hang on. It's kind of goofy. It's quite funny. Starting very soon. Yes, it's Friday night. We are starting soon. It's very exciting. Hello? Is that working? I muted myself. We're going to make an arrangement now, and I don't think too much about the arrangement because I'm essentially just making. I'm making a track. I'm going to have a finished product. I'm glad it works now. I'm going to have a finished product that a week later I'm like, do I want to work on this or don't I want to work on it? And I can either put it to one side or I can decide to work on it. So that's why I don't think too much about these arrangements. I just need to record some parts in. Is it working? Yeah. Okay, record those parts in. Were you born in France or did you move there? Oh, well. Cairo, my dad was in the British Army. So I was born in South England, and then we moved to Germany. I lived there for years and years, about 8 years or something like that. And then what did we do then? Germany, Cyprus, Northern Ireland for a little bit, back to Germany. Oh, you didn't ask all that, did you? I'm monologuing. Basically, I moved to France year 2000 to play drums in a rock pop covers band, an après-ski band. Olivia, I lived in Lemgo and Bielefeld near Dortmund. Oh, look, my things are popping up. By the way, please do check out my Spotify playlist of my finished tracks. This track here, it is what it is. I was going to start judging. It is what it is. And check out those tracks. In fact, what you could do, you could put the playlist on repeat for a whole year. And I would probably get about €1 for that. The band's name that I was playing in, it was called Foreplay because there was 4 of us and we played music. But yeah, I started off in the Three Valleys in Maribel, which is a ski resort. And I now live in Chamonix. And yeah, just life out here is way better. I can't really stand UK. I never really felt like I fit in. Mind you, I don't really fit in here. Kyril, it was a bit of both. Sometimes it was like a 4, the letter for the 4 written, and sometimes it was the number. Right. So we have drums coming in, and the bass is coming in, and then the atmosphere thing is going to break down to that. Then that's going to come in and it kind of goes backwards. Then we're going to break down to that omnisphere sound. The drums are going to come in, and then the bass is going to come in, and then the trombone, and that's it. The whole thing is going to be just under 3 minutes, and that's it. Kyril, what were you going to say? What were you going to say? It is Kyril, yeah. Kyril. Add harmonica. Tell you what, let's listen to it, and if you thinks it needs more added, tell me. Okay, we're going to listen to it. I'm going to turn my mic off and let's have a listen. Okay. And there you have it. So, Kyril, the top part near the gap at the start of the drums. So this part here, is that what you're talking about? Could include more and the empty trombone section. I think that's what you're talking about. Right, so basically, a week from now, I'd make a shitload of these ideas, like a minimum of one a day. I got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, right? So a week from now, I will listen back to this and then I'll start editing. For now, it's like, okay, that is an idea. And later on, I'll make a decision about when I want to work on it. Tomorrow will be a completely different idea. By the way, I can send you this file if you. I don't actually. I think Ableton Lite might be free, but maybe you can do something with it if you wish. I could do that one. I'm just going to move that over. Yes. Yes. So does that make sense? So Kyril, you were saying randomly generated automatically for the actual notes of the instruments. Well, I played them. Let's go back to here. Here, each one of these, what you call a cell, I played in a loop, right? So here, you can see the notes of that loop, and it's a 1-bar loop, and it just keeps looping round. This, am I making sense, Kyril? This is the bass line, complete with weird note there. That loops around, and this loops around, and the trombone bit loops around as well, even that weird note there. And yeah, basically what I then do is I draw in the loops, and it's a way to get a really, really quick idea down. Okay, I'm glad it makes sense. Kyril, because you are awesome, and I really, really appreciate you being here, yes, basically I am going to find... did you say flute or something? I think you said flute or something, or harmonica. I'm going to pick flute, if that's okay. Have you ever composed, produced for any... Kyril, nope, I haven't produced for anybody that's famous at all. It's a work in progress. In fact, so I'm a drummer, playing rock drums, really, really simple power drumming and stuff like that. And when the first lockdown happened, I had dabbled with making music on electronic music. And then I did a fantastic music course called The Leap by a guy called Mike Monday. And he taught me a system for making a lot of music. And basically, you throw down these shitloads of musical ideas and don't think too much about them. And then he showed me the system to work through them. And I work on about 10 tracks, and I just do half-hour sessions on each one and just cycle round them. And then tracks just pop out, finished. And I'm not saying it's always easy, but the struggle that you would normally get with just finishing one track. I'm just going to read some of your things. Have you got any... Can you please show your song file, which includes the projects? You know what? I've completely forgotten whether... Have you got any previous songs that are included? At this time, I'm not going to have time to do that because basically I need to go now. But if you come back tomorrow, you can pick a real bass sound, or you just pick other instruments and we'll make another track. Like I said, 10 o'clock every night. If you're here, we're making a track. File directory on your computer, Ableton, or where you save them into. I don't quite understand your question. I do apologize. So, like I said, I'm just going to find this flute. Surprisingly, it's now 10 o'clock for me. I don't quite understand what you mean, but basically I save all of these projects, Ableton projects. You finished when you started, yeah. I just save them onto my computer, and then I use something called Trello, which helps me organize all my tracks, because otherwise it gets really freaking confusing. In fact, are you interested, Kyril, in seeing how I organize my music? I'm just dropping this sound in here. Oh. Note. Wow. That sounds amazing. That sounds fantastic. Ah, it's an omnisphere sound. Yeah, I thought that would be good. I'm just going to record this part in, okay? Okay. Right, so I'm just going to copy that and put it in somewhere. Let's just pop that in there, shall we? Just going to have that randomly coming in and out wherever. Yeah, that's cool. You should upload under project sorry, I just have to read back some of these. I might understand how the organization works. Do you post under your real name or do you have a DJ name? Yeah. Did you go to the Spotify link that I put in there? Yeah, did you go to that? And are you on Facebook? You're probably not because you're old people do Facebook, right? But basically, DJ Nubium. I'll give you a link to my SoundCloud as well. Clicking pauses the stream. Oh, okay. That is my... Hang on. No, that's Spotify. Can you copy and paste it? Yeah, you could just copy it and paste it onto something else. So that is my SoundCloud. It's DJ Nubium. And then Spotify. I'd prefer you to listen to stuff on Spotify because then I think I get 0.0003 cents for every play. But you know what? Tell your mates. Tell them to get involved. You can send in some sounds. You can message me. I think there's some messaging. I gave you my email address, didn't I? Yeah, and come back tomorrow. Can you copy the flute section near the bass section? Oh. Near it. Anyway, should we listen to this? Right, I'm going to have to listen to this. In fact, I'm going to play this. I need to pop to the loo, but I will turn off my mic and my camera and I'll be back in a minute, okay? I will be back very soon. And there you have it. I really like that flute sound. I might use that, in something else. Okay, thank you. Yes, I'm ending the stream now. But as I said, 9 o'clock in UK for you. I'm here every night, and sometimes it's shorter. Just sometimes a really fast idea, and sometimes it's longer. But please do get involved, and thank you for being a part of it. And I'll see you next time. And as I said, you can email me a sound, and if I get that before tomorrow, then I will, I'll put that in. Okay, cool. Take a lot. Thank you very much, and good night. Goodbye. Oh, hang on. Let me put this screen on. Let's go to this screen. Oh, yes.